Welcome to the Kendi and Raybo podcast, episode 33, recorded in Raybo's kitchen.
Welcome to the party, bitches. It's Friday night.
It's Friday night. It's 26th. I shouldn't be telling them where I live. It's just Chapel Street.
Yeah, don't pretend them. It's beep.
Yeah, we're here in Ray's house.
That's right. Otherwise known as your house.
My house. Yeah, for the purposes of this podcast, let's just call it.
Yeah,
My
let's call it
house.
Ray's house. Just for now. Just, get that blanket over it straight away.
Yeah.
So it's Friday night in Sligo.
Yeah,
City.
and things were discussed earlier the week. We have a production meeting every week.
We do.
For the podcast.
Of a Wednesday.
Of a Wednesday, and it's held in the Fiddler's Creek Bar.
Yeah. So we had a drink on Wednesday.
And then you mentioned that you're off this weekend.
That's right. Hot Fuss, top number one party / wedding band in the country are on the holidays.
It's not often you take them.
I know it's savage.
Do you find that other bands then take this opportunity to try and knock you off your pedestal?
Always. They always say, Hot Fuss are off the road, lads. This is our week to shine.
Well, we decided we'd do the drunk episode this week, seeing as you're off.
And just the general excitement that is in the air of a weekend in Sligo.
Yeah, now let's give the listeners at home a rundown of how we see this going.
Right. Yeah, maybe we should.
As I said, we did a good half an hour drinking on this on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And best ideas come up when you're drunk.
Oh, yeah. We thought this was class.
Yeah, so the idea was that we'd have pre-drinks, or as the students would call it, prinks.
That we'd be prinking away.
Prinking.
That's
right?
what you're involved in right now as you're listening, lads. We are prinking. Let's prink.
Let's prink. Okay.
Let's prink, Ray.
I'm opening mine. You open yours.
Oh, the excitement is killing me.
So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 2 and a bit, 3. Oh!
Sláinte, Ray.
Sláinte. So now we're prinking.
Yeah, we're in the middle of prinking.
And the structure of this is we're going to prink for a while. Mm-hmm. See what happens out of it. Jesus, will you go easy on the Smithics, Jaxie, will you?
Oh, I know my limit, Ray. Leave me alone. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Yeah! A night in the tiles, huh? I've been dancing away, drinking mojitos.
Well, sure, I suppose it's coming up on 9 o'clock. So most people do start prinking earlier than this.
Oh, yeah. I'm half 8 in the morning. I think
like
some people do
5
start.
in the afternoon. That's why you find most people in such a heap.
Yeah.
But we look to try and cut that time down. We're going to be in that same heap from a much smaller window.
Yes.
You just effective drinking.
Yeah, we're going to accelerate it.
Oh, we certainly are.
Huh? We're driving a 2-litre diesel Stubbock.
And we're not thinking about blowing the head gasket tonight.
No, that's for sure. We have a 2-litre diesel liver and we're going to blow the arse clean out of it now. So we're
going to do the prinking and then we're going to record a few clips on the night out.
Yeah.
We're going to get a few comments from punters we might run into.
Fingers crossed.
And we're going to include that in the middle. And then toward the end of the show, what you've all been waiting for,
we might
include the conversation as we return to the house.
That's right. With the Roberto's under our arm. Yeah. So that's the idea. Now, come 2:30, we could have fallen out. You wouldn't know.
It could be an hour of shouting.
Yeah, it could be. We could be roaring the heads of each other.
Yeah.
This is Weekend Kendi.
I was thinking that because we had planned to go out the Saturday night.
Yeah.
But then we kind of went, no, all the good crack is on the Friday.
Well, we found out Jan Gorilla Radio are gigging in Garavogue tonight.
That's right. So make sure you get out and see them tonight.
Yeah, make sure you get out and see them tonight on Friday.
They're on around 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Make sure you come out and see them this Friday, 25th of January.
Oh, shite, we missed it. Oh, well, feck it anyway. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do it. So we're really going for it.
Yeah.
So tonight is the night when it happens. Just don't tell Nicola if you don't mind.
I won't say anything about Nicola. That's the only thing about recording on a drunken night.
Uh-huh.
Do you know, if you bring back viewers, is Nicola going to be annoyed?
Well, no, it depends if I have sex with them or not.
Right, so it's just that one technicality. Right? So, I'm with you now. Right, okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She was here now, she'll give you a slap, you know that?
Yeah. Like, Nicola's so open, like, it's like, I'm telling you, she doesn't mind viewers come back here at all. I just can't have sex with them. That's all it is. That's rule number 1. It's the primary rule.
Would she say that to you as you're leaving?
She'd say, look, have a good night.
Have a great night, hang out with a lot of viewers, just don't have sex with them.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it's...
Would you give...
No! We're not putting that in.
Well, sure, now, a nicely inserted squeaky
Inserted
toy.
not the one!
A timely insertion there.
No.
Fix that bit there.
No. Oh, Lord above. Oh.
I'm getting a pain in my face.
Oh, stop. You don't want to mention your face?
I'll
though?
have to mention the face.
Yeah, Ray has changed his face.
I got a face off.
Yeah, he did get
I
face
had
off.
plastic surgery.
Yeah, he got everything. Got the cans bigger, the whole lot.
I don't need to get the cans bigger.
whole-
trust me. So
gotta-
I did ask him about a reduction, but he
Yeah.
wasn't interested. No, I had Ireland's Eye, as one of my friends had called it. Or as my sister had called it, Jimmy.
She did.
And yeah, Jimmy, it was basically what they call in medical terms a sebaceous cyst.
Yeah, it was massive, man.
But it was grand. It was like going to the dentist. He had more lights than the dentist. That's the only thing. The dentist would have 2 lights.
Yeah, he
over
had
you.
no- you ran with
He
a head
had
torch.
5 and a head torch. He was lit.
Yeah.
As they might say.
You're well lit.
Well lit. And yeah, Jizzy tore at it. He had the face numb to me in seconds.
You weren't knocked out.
No, local anaesthetic.
You weren't under a general anaesthetic.
I was under a local anaesthetic.
Right. So you didn't feel a thing?
Oh, I felt the needle going in.
Yeah, buyer.
You don't like needles?
No, will you fuck off?
Yeah, no, he had to stick the needle in several times. Around the cyst.
Stop!
And it numbed it. But I could feel the needle going in.
No, will you stop?
I could feel the needle
No.
going in
No.
to my face.
I walk out. I can't, Ray. That's awful shit to be talking, man.
How did you not know we were going to get to this point?
Oh, but I didn't think you're going to... You can't get graphic with it, man. Like, I'm not able for it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Right.
Oh, you...
Right, okay, well, now my face is numb. My face is numb. I'm
whole
covered up.
body's numb.
I have a nice bib on me.
Right.
And I have a pair of sunglasses and the whole lot. So I'm well taped up. And then he cut the side of my face open. and he routed out the bit of stuff.
He did.
And do you know what it looked like?
Go on.
Folks, because this is a very visual podcast. It looked like a wisdom tooth.
So Ray showed me a picture on Wednesday evening of it in a test tube.
It was massive.
I've never seen like it, man.
It was probably the biggest thing I ever grew on my own.
That's for sure. Because I've seen all of you.
Yeah,
That's the
no,
biggest
yeah,
I've seen you.
It's the biggest. Yeah, so I grew it myself. And they took it out. I said, can I bring that home? I said, no.
They won't let you.
No, they sent it off for testing.
Oh.
But it's out now, and people are telling me that I've lost weight. Jeez, Ray, you look different.
Well, with the size of that, man, you definitely lost a half stone.
Now, in fairness,
That's for sure.
I have to wear a bandage now for the next 6 weeks.
It's 6 weeks.
6 weeks. I can't do any modelling or headshots or nothing in that 6 weeks.
He's lost a fortune of work already because of
It's
that.
bad, like.
Yeah.
Because the face is kind of where they make the money off, you know?
Yeah, he does do a lot of modelling for the Farmer's Journal and
yeah.
stuff. That kind of thing. Huh?
Photo shoots down the mart. Big shout out to Joey and Lisa down there in Galway who put me up from me night below in Galway.
Aye, they looked after you.
They minded me. Dropped
they?
me in and out for my big face changing experience.
Oh, did they, yeah?
They did, yeah. Lovely old spot down there. Jeez, I tell you, Lisa, now, Lisa'd be a sister-in-law, you.
She would.
Lisa Kendi.
That's right, Lisa Kennedy now. Formerly
And-
Nugent.
Formerly Nugent.
Yeah.
And she makes a fierce chicken chasseur.
Oh.
It was like a chicken stew.
Yeah. And did you enjoy it?
Yeah, did you? Yeah, that was good.
Did you eat it on?
Yeah. I can't think of anything to come back with. There is another person in the house.
There is.
No, we can't talk very loud about that.
Yeah, say that.
I think he's gone into the toilet.
Is he gone for a shite?
I think he might have gone to let the kids off at school. We,
At the pool, you bollocks. Let the kids off at the school.
that doesn't make any sense. No, one gentleman that we've mentioned a bit of.
Small bit.
We might have mentioned him once.
Yeah, once,
before.
twice probably.
He would be a housemate of mine, and he lives upstairs. But every now and again, he does venture downstairs.
Yeah, the dead of night.
His name is Sean O'Reilly.
Sean O'Reilly.
Sean O'Reilly. Because Sean O'Reilly is playing with the Guerrilla Radios tonight.
He is.
And he is busy prepping his knowledge of their songs.
As in, he doesn't have any knowledge of their songs.
And he's busily trying to figure them out.
And he's panicking.
Panicking, basically,
Yeah.
yeah. But he knows we're doing this in the kitchen, and I'd say he won't come into us now.
Really? Fuck.
No. He might now. He might come in and say, right, it's time to do it.
I doubt it.
Do you not think so?
No. There's a better off keeping, you know Shawnee, very modest. You're better off keeping the mystery of Sean O'Reilly to us only.
A mystery.
A mystery, for
Okay.
sure. And I say that because there'd be no women left for anyone else.
That's true. Jeez, if he got that kind of, coverage on the podcast,
Yeah.
if he was actually talking on the podcast, that'd be the end of me and you.
That fella there, no, that's not only the far side of the wall. He says, you mentioned me the whole time on the podcast. I says, yeah, I just want to make sure the last 2 women in the whole world that don't want to have sex with you, I want to try and get them. That's the truth, though.
We have a soundtrack, as every good prinking session has.
Yep.
And I'll tell you where the soundtrack is coming.
I hope people get the same value out of this as I have, lads.
And in fairness, I feel bad now because I told Mark about this earlier in the week at the production meeting on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And he used an awful lot of his good jokes then. as people know, I'm in my early 30s, very early 30s.
Right, mid-30s, I would say, probably.
And I would have had an affection for a thing called a mini disc.
Yeah, I hope people really understand what that is.
Now, mini discs came out around the same time, a little bit after CDs.
Yeah.
They were billed as a better job than a CD.
It was the next generation of technology.
It basically was where a CD was made smaller and stuck inside a cassette tape casing.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, and for
It was a
anyone
cassette
out there,
CD.
for all the people out there who are saying, I don't know what that is, it's because it didn't work. No one bought into it. Just no one bought into it.
No, wait. One small demographic did.
Right.
Fellas like me and you back in the day who wanted to record our gigs, we would buy a mini disc because the difference between a CD and a mini disc is you could record live onto a mini disc.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Couldn't do that in a CD.
Yeah, it was the first affordable piece of recording equipment that you could buy as a young musician,
and you could buy a little mini disc Walkman.
Yeah.
Which was about the size of a slightly big iPod.
Yeah, it's
around the size of an 80 gig Apple
and
iPod.
I love the fact that you're giving everyone a point of reference for it because you just said Walkman there. I bet you there's people that are going, what's a Walkman?
But originally there was a cassette Walkman.
Yeah.
And that was for cassette tapes, which probably none of you out there remember. And then there was the CD. And, and I never liked CD Walkmans.
No, they're too big.
They were as big as the feckin' CD.
So you have to carry it under your arm like a purse.
You have to have a little strap.
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah.
Because the mini disc was such a big popular thing with musicians, of course, I tended to use mini disc quite a bit. So I made up a lot of mix mini disc.
Yeah.
Mix mini discs.
Yeah, mix mini disc
Mix
tapes.
mini discs.
Mix mini disc tapes.
Mix mini disc tapes.
Yeah.
With all my favourite songs about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And I have boxes of them. Loads of them. And because they're so hardy, they've lasted till now.
Oh, yeah.
My last mini disc Walkman broke down a good few years back and I haven't been able to play them. This week, what did I see up on Facebook for sale? A big mini disc player. A lady out in Clooney selling one.
Oh, yeah.
And out I went.
Yeah.
And I paid £60.
Yeah.
Right? 12 fivers.
For the privilege.
For the privilege of buying a lump of a mini disc player.
The size of it, lads. You wouldn't believe it if you saw it.
It's massive. It's bigger than a box of Rice Krispies.
Like, I think it's so funny that a mini disc itself is what it says on the tin. It's a mini disc, right? But it takes this 40-inch box to play it. Like,
it's massive.
It's ridiculous.
We've it on in the background there now.
Well, the great thing about it is, now that Ray has an opportunity to listen back to all shite gigs he did himself, because he has them on mini disc.
And I can remember how bad it was.
And you'll go, fuck me, I haven't come a long way, probably.
Probably not, no. Do you remember the way at Dow Lad, when we were abroad in Amsterdam, one of his issues was that I didn't ask how much things were.
Yeah.
Do you ask how much things
Never.
are? Why not?
No, when you have wallet size of mine, man, doesn't matter. I'm only looking to get rid of it, man, the weight of it. Huh? It's only weighing me down. My back pocket's massive because
so
of it.
you'd be trying just to give it away, like.
I have to try and get rid of it somehow. I have the bank ringing me every day, so we've no more room. It's a nightmare, Ray.
You're flat out trying to spend it.
The credit union ought to be against, and we can't keep it here.
So abroad in Amsterdam, he was giving out to me that I didn't ask how much certain things were. I started when I was below staying with young Lisa Kennedy and Joey.
That's right.
Lisa was very nice to bring me out for the bit of brunch the morning of my operation.
All right.
Yes.
Right.
And we went to a lovely little spot in Oranmore.
In Oranmore, in the county Galway.
That's it. That's all I know.
One pleasant evening.
Oh, did you have the rest of it?
In the month of May, I spied a damsel.
You did.
She was young and handsome.
She was, that Lisa.
Her beauty fairly took my breath away.
Beautiful.
There you go. No.
It's not an advertisement for your solo shows, you know that. This is not a vehicle to promote you and the Mark
if you
Kennedy
would
show.
like to hear any more of that kind of stuff, why not call into Fiddlers on a Monday and Tuesday night during your summer months?
Anyway.
Very good.
So sitting with myself and Lisa at the table. Now, there was two things going on in my head. I'll be honest with you. The main thing going on in my head was I had €25 to my name.
What?
That's all I had left.
Jeez, where's
I won't lie to you. The plastic surgery took it out of me. It's not cheap. It is not cheap, the plastic surgery.
Right.
I had €25 left to my name.
$3,000 to taste, I think they said it was for a finish.
Pretty much. Yeah. So €25 in the wallet, and I says to myself, seeing as Lisa and Joey were so nice as to put me up,
Right.
I says, I'd love to be able to buy Lisa
A bit of dinner.
a bit of brunch.
Bit of brunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the sandwiches were $8.95.
Lovely.
So I was kind of going. I was going to play a roulette here now. A lot of things hinged on what Lisa was ordering. So I had a couple options in my head. I was kind of going, here's what I'd like to get.
Oh, but you have to wait for her to order.
I have to wait for her to order. so that I could figure out if I could beat the big man.
Yeah.
And I'll get this for you, don't worry, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, the lady came down and she showed us the menus and she told us the specials.
Right.
Right?
They were special enough.
I won't lie to you, one of the specials really caught me ear. I was thinking, oh, that sounds nice. Cajun chicken and some class of a sourdough sandwich.
Lovely.
So Lisa had torn into it and she said, I'd like to get a sandwich.
Right.
Great, I says to myself. She's going for the $8.95 sandwich. And then the big moment, because I know if she was going for a tea or a drink, I was screwed.
Yeah.
I was down to the water. And the lady says to John, and the drink, she said, I'll just have water.
Oh.
But then she kind of half changed her mind going, have you got anything like a fizzy something or other? And I'd going, oh no. And she said, no, we don't have anything like that. Going, oh, I'll just go for water.
Oh, that's a pity. Oh,
yeah,
that's a pity.
tough, yeah. So I knew then that Lisa's bill was coming to $8.95.
Lovely.
So I said, right, I'll have to get tea with mine. If I'm having some class of a sandwich, I need tea.
You need to, yeah.
And tea in most of these places, $2.50.
Right.
Right. So $8.95. So you're talking €9 and $2.50. I'm running close
Right.
to the 25.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted the special. I had my heart set on the special. Okay. But I realised that I couldn't take the risk.
Yeah.
So I had to ask the lady, how much is the special?
Oh, you asked? No.
And as the words was coming out of my mouth, I says, this is me doing what the old lad told me to
Yeah.
do.
He would have been proud of you.
Find out what things are.
Yeah.
And she said, in all her 20 years working in that particular cafe and everywhere else she's ever worked, no one has ever asked her how much the special sandwich was. Nobody.
But how did that make you feel? Did you feel embarrassed?
Well, no, I was fine at that point because we
Why?
knocked a bit of a crack out of it. I was like, oh, I'm sorry now, but I'm... And of course, as soon as the old lad kind of idea came to mind, I was like, great way to cover it now that there's a question over it. I says, oh, just me old lad said I have to start asking how much things
Right,
are.
you could
And then
use
she
it.
took it at that. She said, okay, I'll take that. I don't know what to say to it, but I'll take it. She says $8.95 like all the other sandwiches.
Oh,
I was like, great, right, cup of tea, two $8.95 sandwiches were sound.
Yeah.
I can pay for this with the €25.
Yeah.
The lady left the table. Lisa looked at me. What in the name of Jesus is he asking her how much the special is?
I would have done the same
Lisa
thing.
was mortified.
I would, Ray, okay, so I was trying to be nice to you there not 2 minutes ago by saying, come here, how did you feel about that, Ray? Were you? Because if you done that when I was at a table with you,
Up and left, I suppose.
I would have been, oh my God. I don't know, there's something about kind of going,
How much is that?
I mean, you might as well have took out the change out of your pocket and said, that's one. I have one money, two money. How much can I get for 4 monies? And
I know it was a bit unorthodox, but there was reason behind me.
But I get the idea of you going home and thinking, oh, you know, geez, I got to go bargain now. I managed to get the two of us lunch for £24.
I may let everybody know at home, especially all you young ones who listen for the Sean O'Reilly
Young ones.
mentions, he's now naked in the shower.
Just enough to...
You can hear it there now. So as we're talking, Sean O'Reilly's naked in the shower. Lathering himself up with old Sanex. He does buy this Sanex stuff.
And
I probably shouldn't be telling this on the podcast.
No, I wouldn't mind, Ray, but I actually walked by the shower just there not a minute ago.
Yeah.
The size of it.
The size of what?
The whole room is dark in there, Ray.
You can't even see the light.
It's casting a shadow.
Shh. It's off again.
Really wasn't long.
No, it wasn't long.
Huh?
He bought the shower gel called Sanex, and it's white stuff. I'm telling you. It doesn't dissolve well. There'll be little drops of it on the bottom of the shower.
Yeah, that's definitely Sanex, Ray. That is...
And I do say to him, with any chance you'd change out shower gel, because that's hard to get off. Like, I mean, it's this white gooey stuff on the ground. And I do have to go at it.
No,
I
no.
do have to, when I get into the shower myself, it's not just with the hose. I do have to finger it myself to get it off.
Oh, Jesus.
It's lethal stuff. I don't know what it's made for. Made from glue or something. I don't know.
No, Ray. Oh, we're not... I mean, come on now. That's scrape at the bottom of the shower.
He's out of the shower, lads.
He's the only man I ever saw, like I said, wearing 3 flip-flops out of the fucking shower. Oh!
Hold on now, we're after getting a guest. We better plug in the guest mic. Hold on.
This is actually as natural as we are. So a friend of ours just had to walk in the door, so we're just going to get him to sit down.
There now. Don't be looking like you're walking
Let him
into a
enjoy the
funeral
crack. The once was a man from Donegal. The Bures he got were fuck all.
home. Right.
He thought he was trendy until he met Kendi.
Yeah.
And now the choice he has is of them all.
Oh!
No.
down there now, you. So down there, Cathal Mulhern.
Yeah, Cathal.
He would
Wait,
be.
yeah.
He would be an ex-Bentley boy.
He used to be a Bentley boy. Oh.
Well,
He had a job, but he's still claiming. Oh.
He's not claiming.
No, he's not claiming. Oh, but in
Don't
fairness
look
now,
into that.
Far from fucking claiming.
Don't look into that.
Can we talk about his current band, the 65? Where did he get the name, Kendi?
Because they only make £65
Each.
a gig.
That's right.
Each me arse.
I've known you a while now, and you're from Donegal, and then you lost the Donegal accent everywhere you go.
You know, can I ring my mum here for a second just to get the accent back? It's awful. The abuse I get for it.
Sean O'Reilly, the 3 flip-flop man, is in the room. You'll come back later, will you?
I will, yeah, I'll be back later. I need to redeem myself after last week. Cavan men don't talk like that.
Who the fucking thing there? Who the young one at the bar?
I was just
there,
listening
the
to that. I thought it sounded exactly like it.
Oh, yes it did.
It's a fucking Navan
Who the
accent.
fuck? Hey, who the young one?
Who's the young one at the bar?
Who the young one at the
See you,
bar?
Sean.
The fucking thing.
I'll see you.
Sean, I'll see you, man.
What time are you playing at?
Haven't a clue.
All right. So, folks, if you're coming down to the gig tonight, make sure you're down there at
Yeah, whatever.
round 10.
Yeah, this is on Tuesday.
Get in, we'll be there.
Yeah, down. Go on anyway. Don't be interrupting her. Yeah. Good luck.
I'll see you.
Mind yourself.
Good luck, Shawnee. The state of that fella, man.
Can't stand
What a
him.
dickhead. Unbelievable. Right, I'm going to get another beer, man.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm getting juiced up now.
I'll get another one as well. Can you get one for me as well? I'm delighted you came, Cathal, because we had no one to kind of talk.
Great to be here.
So Cathal, the guy who's sitting with us here now, like I said, I met him about 8 years ago. He's come a long way. He's been through all kinds of bands. They've all kicked him out. But he said, look, no, hear me out. That's all. Come on.
no.
Because I want to do him
That one
justice,
cut
Ray.
to the bone now.
No, Ray, I want to do him justice. Please now, let me just say my piece, right? He's been kicked out of plenty of bands the whole way through.
Well, it's not that they were kicked out. They all left and he was there on his own.
To save his feelings.
The show must go on. I kept it going.
That's great. We're not
And
kicking out.
now he's one of the finest solo artists you'll find on the Galway.
We're not kicking out. We're all just starting our own thing as well.
By the
So
way, if
eventually-
anyone wants to start a band,
Eventually he said, feck this. I'm going to try and rival Hot Fuss for the #1 premier top wedding band.
From what you've seen with the all-famous Hot Fuss, what things would you like to take examples from them and bring into your own operation now?
God, everything.
Everything.
Everything about them now.
Yeah.
They're fantastic outfits.
Can you play the guitar upside down?
You mean the wrong way around?
There's a big difference
Not
between
upside down.
There's a big difference between wrong way round and upside down. Let me tell you. You know, that's the one thing, and he won't mind me saying this, right? Mark O'Reilly, he runs the whole operation.
Yeah, he runs Hot Fuss.
Do you know what he did, right? So Mark learned his guitar upside down, and it's the one thing that everyone notices about him. The second they see Hot Fuss, they go, what's going on? Your man's guitar is upside down. So this is going to get super confusing really quick. He's a left-handed player who learned to play a right-handed guitar, for anyone out there. So you can imagine, he's learned every chord and every note that he has playing the guitar.
Is his strings upside down?
Yeah, the wrong way around.
No way.
Yeah, he got so vexed with people, that being the thing that people noticed about the band. Geez, they're great crap, but your man is playing the guitar upside down. And he was like, oh, shit, like every time.
Right.
So he bought a left-handed guitar and then restrung it still upside down so that to the normal person it doesn't look like it's
He actually
upside
took
down
that
anymore.
action.
Yeah. So he is playing left-handed guitar, but he's playing it the wrong way around. That is super confusing to anyone out there. Let your heads go mental.
I'm finding it hard to get.
Yeah,
my head
that's what
around.
he had to
Why,
do,
Why
yeah.
did he not just put the strings up?
No, because, I mean, this is like an action
He'd
he
already
took.
learned it upside down.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
He had already learned it upside
Right.
down. So
So
but
if
he
you
was
handed
annoyed.
him a normal guitar now, he wouldn't.
No.
A normal left-handed guitar.
No. But he can still read what chord you're playing the wrong way round.
What?
Yeah, it's mental.
Jesus.
He's some man. Fair play to him.
That's
I
incredible,
love
Mark.
Mark
Well
O'Reilly
done.
so much.
That's amazing.
Like, I love him so much. Please don't fire me. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He is my best friend. Like, he is like my best friend. Keep
Okay,
paying me.
now it's a bit early now for the love to come out.
I'm not even getting into it, Ray, man. Because wait till I get started how much I love you, man. I swear to God. I mean, you found me.
That's
And
something
you
I do when
kept
I'm drunk.
me.
I love everyone.
No, come here, stop now. Please stop. Listen to me for a second. You found me when I needed to be found. I needed to be found. And you really found me. You found me, Ray.
Yeah, the eye is dropping and everything there now.
The thing is, it wasn't even that I needed to be
all
found.
right, it's okay, it's
I
okay.
think
You're making up for the beers after drinking the tea the last time.
what I actually needed was just to find myself. I didn't find myself. Just needed to-
Put it together, Kendi. Come on, lad. Put it together. Come on now. Don't make me cry.
But having said that, like, let's get another beer, like, because let's get another beer, like shots.
Lads.
What about shots?
Tonight.
Shots.
Shots.
Lads.
Beers,
Pints.
beers,
Friday.
sausage rolls.
Young ones. Yeah, you skip to the next morning with the sausage rolls straight away.
No sausage rolls.
sake.
Oh yeah, later actually we will be able to introduce to the world the battered sausage.
Oh, we might do.
It's going to be 16 inches of the finest battered sausage any woman has ever seen. Or man. A man or woman.
Yeah. That's for sure.
You're talking about the Roberto's battered sausage.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
it's
Roberto's
massive.
battered sausage. It is famous here in the environs of
beauty.
Sligo.
Yeah.
And we will dip it in the curry sauce.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll try our best to portray it well on
Yeah.
podcast form.
I'm skeptical of how much of what we do later. Because I can even tell now, would you get emotional there?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I'm skeptical of how much we'll be able to use later.
Yeah.
Do you know?
But don't be skeptical now. Just do it.
Just do it. Do it. Okay.
As Nike said, just do it.
Come here, Cahill.
Yeah.
Will we ring your mother?
No, we won't.
Do for the crack.
No, we will. I
It's
was
not
just talking to her.
Yeah, just ring her and go, did I ask you what such and such? And just see do you switch.
No, Ray, that's ridiculous. What I'm going to do is I'm going to catch him later on chatting to someone from Donegal.
Okay.
And I'm going to record it. Like,
Right, fair enough.
Because it's mad. The
Right, fair
change.
enough. Okay.
But like I said, I'm not one to talk about accents because I get slayed from the accent the whole time. So.
Do you?
No, for like a changeover.
Well, I know a lot of people that can't listen to this podcast because of your accent. They'll be like, where's he from?
No,
And
yeah,
he's
too.
from Roscommon. And he's,
So here's the thing, can I nip it in the bud right now, right?
Okay.
And can this definitely be used? I'm gonna nip this in the bud so it never gets talked about ever again.
Okay.
I am from Roscommon, right?
Right.
So my accent is fairly country and fairly western.
Where are you from?
Roscommon.
Now, why did you drag out the common? Why did you why don't you say Roscommon
Okay, let me get to
as
it.
opposed to Roscommon?
Yeah, but let me talk, right? Okay, I'll try and explain that as best
Okay.
I can. So, I'm obviously crazy impressionable. And I would always, as a kid, and still now, make fun of fellas going up to Dublin and getting the Dublin accent, as we all would from the West.
Yes, of course.
You know when they come home at Christmas and you go, do you hear the accent on your man? Jesus Christ.
Especially when they
above.
come home with the posh Dublin accent.
Oh,
The
you've gone
Southside
off,
accent.
for God's sake. Where was your man?
Yeah.
And then I realised that in the last maybe 6 months, certainly doing this podcast, I have been slated for having a Sligo accent.
You do.
Yeah, but I have to get this out. I am not trying to do that. I think I'm just crazy impressionable, and I now get where those people are coming from.
Yeah.
When you live in an environment for too long, the scope of accents
Shocking.
that are just in Ireland alone is it's like no other country
Can
in the
you
world.
do your Kerry sheepdog accent?
Yeah, the man there there'll be nothing to do about it. The boy come down the dead of night. Your man on RTE, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the book on RTE.
Yeah. They'll come down there, all you need a good dog, and what you be doing about it? Nothing. That fella.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And then his neighbour then isn't quite like as extreme as him.
Yeah.
He comes straight out with it. He said, well, I had 10 years. That fella. I had 10 years, and sure, all you need is a good dog and a van, and sure, the dead of night there'll be no light and all. You know. The other fella then you can't understand the words.
Yeah, he goes back to him then.
There's somebody on my dog, just done about it, nothing, like.
That's really good.
You know?
By the way,
But
if
I mean,
anyone,
that is not that far away. That is
No.
that is a 3.5 hour drive from where
Yeah.
we're sitting right now, and that man can't speak English. He can't, like.
Or what do you call your man? The boy up in the Dáil, the politician that owns the pubs, going mad about the drink driving.
the
boys.
Healy Rays.
The
the
Healy
Healy
Rays.
Healy
I
Rays.
can't take them boys serious
Oh,
at all.
stop!
Like,
They're class. Like.
Oh, they're
No, but they've
fantastic.
got a savage passion in their accent.
They have,
like.
in fairness.
They say everything we say. Yeah, I am going to say when I'm not having audacity. You know. And I'll tell you now that there's no such thing as any global warming because tis gone above. Tis gone above that it takes the weather that's sitting down on top of us here with the rain and the hail. Everything they say is with two clenched fists. You know what I mean? Like that is so
Now,
aggressive.
Can we take, like, that's obviously a big issue that they would have talked about the doll.
Yeah.
Right. Now, what if they're down in Roberto's later? What if they're down in Roberto's
Right.
later and there's a bit of a queue?
Right. Well, I'll tell you now.
What do you
I
have?
spent 4 hours inside the California listening to Galileo. And I'll tell you, they played nothing from Shadows or anything along those lines of traditional music. And all I want is a small chip and a battered sausage, Roberto. And maybe in a drop of curry to dip it in. You know?
And I can't drive home.
And I tell you, I've been drinking all evening and I remember the time when I couldn't drive home. I remember now, Jez, I can't even take the Massey out at the garage anymore.
But you can drink driving a tractor.
No, you can't.
Oh, you can.
What are you on about?
You don't have to tax them. Yeah. Farmers have been doing it for years. Oh, stop.
That's not true.
Oh,
You
I
can't.
know so many people. If
No.
you want to go for pints, bring the Massey.
Disclosure for anyone. You cannot drink drive in a tractor. You can't. Lads, look, we're going to go enjoy the night and then we'll see you back here after, okay?
Now, at this point, sorry, you have to think about the finished
Come on.
project. Jesus, lad.
I don't know what the hell is going on in your fucking head, Ray.
True,
How am I
in
supposed to know
fairness.
what's going on in your head, like? You're giving out to me for something that you're thinking.
See, this is where he gets bound with his drink, folks.
Unbelievable.
He's
like.
not friendly.
How am I
Few
supposed to
drinks.
know? Yeah, but Mark, you didn't realise I was going to say something else. It's the most free-flowing podcast ever, and he's going, no, you didn't know what I was going to say.
Jesus
Fuck's
Christ.
sake, Ray.
Is it
Come
this
on.
podcast later on? It'll be like John
Quick,
and Mary
Ray.
from Father Ted.
Yeah, that's what we said. We're going to
Fucking bit.
get the fucking crunchies out of the car.
What I was saying was, at this point of the podcast, we are now going to insert some audio recordings from myself and Kendi and other guests from our night out.
Yeah.
And by the way, folks, with the help of God, after the bits,
Yeah.
we'll have something to
Yeah.
play. Or it'll just be something we'll record tomorrow to say sorry about that and it can be used.
Yeah. Either way, we'll see you after.
So we're in Fiddlers now.
Yeah, we're in Fiddlers now, second pub of the night. The boys are ticking over like a mouse is Kendi.
Right.
And the vibes are good. There's people dancing up top. A load of old ones. I'm going to try my hand at them now. Give me about 45 seconds. Once this wee segment is done, I'll try my hand at one of them old ones.
Yeah.
Man, if I could have fucking turned back time, I wouldn't have started this podcast now with you, man. I would have picked a fucking someone else.
Why are you being so abusive?
Right, I'm only messing, man. I don't want to. I love you, man. I love you so much. You don't even care about. You don't even care about Kendi, man.
I'm just trying to get you a drink, that's all.
No, you don't even care about Kendi, man. Hey, Kendi, why don't you go out on your own, man? You'll be so much better without Raybo. Yeah, I said it, man. I'm glad now you heard it. I'm glad you heard it, man. Man, I don't even need to go home. You're the one that needs to go home, man.
Mark, it's time to go home. Have you got no home of your own?
I go home whenever I want to go home, man. I swear to God, man.
Ready to go home there, yeah, please.
Get out the fuck!
Now, we're back.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you by loud and clear. Ray's sitting in front of me with a beautiful battered sausage and chip at about we're talking the guts of 20 to 4 in the morning. Huh?
You're right.
20 to 4 in the morning. Now,
No.
this is where you see us unfiltered. Now, Ray, you say everything unfiltered you may think of.
I'm just trying not to be sick. I'm
Go on.
trying to get a bit of ketchup out of me, old ketchup.
You have a dose of ketchup left inside.
Do you know what happened at my house?
Go on.
My sister Karen,
Yeah.
she's a good girl.
Fine, your one.
For many years we thought she's a good girl.
I still think she's a good girl.
No, she's not.
Is she not?
No.
Why? Go on, you tell me.
She
Tell me.
turned around to my mother and she went, I like chef sauce. She said, I like chef sauce. Do you know what my mother did?
Go on.
My mother went out and bought
A dose.
a chef sauce.
Go on. Why now would Karen decide all of a sudden after
Dublin.
21 years?
Dublin.
Dublin did it to her.
Dublin done it to her.
I'm so glad you said that, Ray.
Dublin done it to her.
That's what Dublin does to all these young ones coming from the west of Ireland.
They go up there and they're perfectly happy with
Yeah.
Heinz.
Are you telling me that Dublin turned her towards chef sauce?
Somebody in Dublin said,
I think
"Hey."
herself.
No, I think there was somebody. In
She
Dublin.
fell into it, Ray.
Do you think?
Well, who would you think it was that's done it otherwise?
Can I ask you, are we recording?
Yeah.
Good. I just have an awful fear that we're not getting all this gold on tape.
It's on tape, Ray boy.
bit more fell down in the. Anyway, basically, up in Dublin, someone said to her, Jesus, why aren't you putting chef on that?
Yeah.
Right? Chef sauce.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how the listeners feel about chef sauce.
Well, let me tell you something.
What do you think they feel?
If ketchup is sitting abroad in Kennedy's place,
What is it?
regardless of where it may come from,
What is it?
it is.
Oh, you wouldn't mind?
Isn't that facts? Well, that is facts.
Oh, there's
No, it wouldn't faze me. Ray, if it was chef, no, or fucking
Wouldn't
Heinz,
bother you?
Not at all.
Would you not see the difference in the chef
No.
and the Heinz?
No. No shagging way. What I feel is,
Jeez, that's mad.
Ray, I could barely feel Anton as we speak.
Right, we may talk about a few things. First of all,
Go on,
first
hit
thing
me.
we won't talk about.
Hit me.
I have a rotten big Bathurst sausage here.
Yeah.
I do have a big Bathurst sausage, folks, at home. I promised ye a Bathurst sausage. It's a
And the
Bathurst
size
sausage
of
here.
it.
It is at least,
12.
she'd be about 10 inches.
12.
You know.
It's about 12 inches long, lads. I ain't exaggerating. You know Kendi very well. He wouldn't exaggerate.
I'm dropping it in there in the sauce there now, the bit of Heinz I have left.
Yeah.
And I won't lie to you.
Oh, you enjoying that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you? Go away. You're Ray is enjoying something fierce in front of me.
Kenny, this is a dramatic opportunity to talk about the night.
Go on.
In fairness, we left here
Yeah.
after recording the last bit.
Yeah.
And then there was some clips
Oh, plenty.
of the night. You got
Yeah.
very upset in some of them.
I got a wee bit thick, as I have been known to do
You have been known to do.
on the drink. I get thick on the drink.
And in
now.
fairness, folks,
And now you know. You know. Can't you get thick on the drink, but stay away from me on the drink is all I would say to you.
now in fairness, let's talk about that. This is great.
Go on.
Are you as drunk as I am?
Come on. Hey.
Are you?
You're only as... Hey, you have no idea how think you drunk I am.
Are you as drunk as I am? I'm pissed. I am drunk. I am, and in fairness, I'm
You don't-
wondering to myself, how are we going to put out so drunk? How's anybody going to enjoy this at all? I feel like Donald Trump. Do you think Donald Trump is drunk the whole time?
No.
No?
I think Donald Trump is sitting in a position that is, in this day and age, impossible, but also in this day and age does not validate a character like Donald Trump. Because it's like this right now. You call Kendi.
I call Candy.
In a world that we live in right now, the last thing we needed was a reality TV star to take over. And we decided, do you know what? Let's get a reality TV star to take over.
Okay.
And I think that's exactly what's going on in America right now. So much so that they have decided we have to fight him. Oh, we have to fight him. So let's fight him with Oprah or Michelle Obama.
I never heard once Oprah saying bad things about Donald Trump.
No, never. But everyone is saying, let's take Oprah and let's make her the next candidate for the presidential
That's
election.
gone, though.
I don't know if it is or not. Let's make Michelle Obama the next candidate to fight Donald Trump. No. Why not make another politician who knows what they're at to be the next candidate against Donald Trump? How would you feel about that? How would you feel about an actual candidate who knows politics inside out?
I think we may need to steer away from American politics.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right, actually.
Kendi, do you want to go home? You do. Will I ring you a taxi? I will. Okay. He's away now. He's getting up. And it's just me now. Kendi's left the room. He's gone to the toilet. He just got sick. This podcast called He is having a long conversation with the big white telephone. Oh, he's gone again there now. I won't lie to you. It's not pretty. But in fairness, he's a hero. He came out tonight hoping to God that he'd be able to stick it out with the big boys. But sadly, that wasn't the case. Folks, thanks very much. This is the Kendi Raybo podcast, episode 33. We'll see you next week. Good luck.
Hello, Kendi.
I'm dead.
What do you mean you're dead?
I hate my life.
It's 10 to 6 the day after, and now you turn on your phone.
Dude, are you trying to ring me all day?
I was trying to ring you, yeah?
Yeah, man, my fucking battery was dead. I didn't even realise. I was in bed all day, like.
Are you sick?
Yeah, I feel like shit.
You poor fella.
Hey, I don't know what happened. I didn't even drink that much. I drank a bottle in Carnival.
You drank an awful size of drink.
Maybe.
Did you enjoy yourself?
That's great. It was great right up until I puked.
Yeah, the big chat with the big white telephone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Hit me.
Why did you have to ring Nicola to get her to ring you a taxi to go home?
I was drunk and she, like...
Was asleep?
Yeah, I was a big baby. Like, Nicola looks after me all the time. Like, I have to... Like, when I'm in trouble, that's my go-to move.
What's your go-to?
Right, Nick has to be the one that helps her now because she makes sure everything's okay.
She's like your Alexa.
Yeah.
Alexa, get me a taxi. That's Nicola. Kendi.
And she's working at 9 in the morning and I rang her.
Oh, you're so man.
Holy shit.
Oh, anyway, so I suppose this will be the end of the podcast now. We'll sign off from here the day after. You're alive anyway.
I made it through. I'm alive. I'm eating the Chinese as we speak that Nicola, I didn't order it. Nicola, I texted Nicola and said, I think I'm ready for Chinese. So she ordered it.
And did someone deliver it to the house?
Yeah.
And are you watching like Easy More movies as well?
I'm watching YouTube videos on the worst Premier League players to have ever played for any team. That it's tremendously enjoying, I must say.
So look, says we at the end of every podcast, fair play to me.
And fair play to me.
Good luck.